Alright, what is going on, everybody? We are here with the Household Racing DSS Street Stock League on another Wednesday night of action. Let me check the sound and everything, make sure we're good to go. Just give me 1 second, gotta make sure everything's up and running. Okay, we are good. Alright, so another Wednesday night of action here with the Street Stock League. Got some drivers in here, getting some practice underway. And we will introduce you to those drivers throughout practice and throughout the evening. Once again, most of you know me. My name is Kyle Householder. I will be your announcer and I will be the race admin for tonight. We have a very decent field of drivers that are going to be racing throughout the evening here. So once again, thank you for joining and watching on Householder Racing YouTube, Householder Racing Facebook, and Twitch. Feel free to share the stream. We're going to have practice until 7:30. So we're looking at another 45 minutes. We're going to let that run. I may practice a little longer to give these guys that haven't had experience on this track the chance to get some of that, to race with each other a little bit, and to also help the guys that are out in the western part of the country have time to get into the session because they're pushing it. We're starting at 7 o'clock. So that's the plan there. Like I said, we'll do driver interviews throughout here. So stay tuned. Racing qualifying will start at 7:30. Like I said, we got a lot of good drivers, some new drivers. This is the third race of the series out of a 10-race series. The points series, the points are very close right now in the standings, so that is, yeah, that is very close. And like I said, I'll be announcing tonight. Guys, feel free to comment. Like I said, feel free to share the stream. If you know people that are racing in it, you can cheer for them in the comments. Like I said, you'll get to hear from them throughout the evening here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this stuff. Last week we did not stream. We did race, but we did not stream. I was on vacation, so I'm the only one that has the ability to stream and has all the setup stuff. So I just took the week off from streaming, and we are back. Not sure how many drivers we'll have enter. We're getting more every week. I think we have 30 some drivers in the league total. We've been averaging like 12 to 15 drivers every week, so not bad for first time in the league. And like I said, we're always trying new things, so if something's not working or if you can't hear something right, just comment and let us know. Like I said, share the stream. All you gotta do is hit the share button at the bottom, like the stream, tag your friends in the comments, that way they can see the video. And yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a good time. It's always really good racing. I'll give you guys a warning. Once again, this is what you'll normally see. What's on the screen now, sometimes you will see this because I have to go down here and admin, and I also have to go over here and change camera views sometimes and stuff like that. So just stick with me there. But most of the time I will try to keep it like a regular stream. So alright, so let's see who is on the track. Might miss some people, but if we do, we will get back to them. So, once again, stick with me, as my announcing skills are not the best, but they're not horrible either. So, here you are watching. We'll start out with, I don't know what I just did. second here. Okay. Let's do this first. Let's get rid of my ugly mug. There we go. Alright, first off here, you're going to have Bradley Means. Oh, we'll just start at the top. It'll probably just make it easier. Gotta find them first. Gotta find them. Alright, there's your top of the board right now. That is Lon Franks. Lon Franks is, and hopefully I'm saying all these names correctly, and if I'm not, you can correct me, or if I get something wrong, please let me know. We got Lon Franks from Lenox, Illinois, racing for JRE, which is Jim Revis. I did know that I did that wrong last week. So Jim Revis Esports. He previously raced street stocks before. His biggest win was in 2012. And that was at the Earl J. Hubbard Memorial Race in Illinois. He's in car 10. Second on the board. So we find some of our drivers here. We have Bradley Means. Bradley Means in the zero car from zero car from Bedford, PA. He is sponsored by Point and Pray Householder Racing Full Force Esports. This is going to be his first year in semi-lates at Heston Speedway in 2022. He is 15 years old, so he's a young gun in the league. Next up, this I believe is a new driver for me announcing. So we find him here. I don't know where he's at, so we'll just keep going. Alright. Here you're going to have Grady Ehrman. Hopefully I'm saying his last name correctly. And the 43 car. He's from Manchester, PA, sponsored by Point and Pray. He's another young gun in the league. He is currently 10th with a 22.716. So I believe this should be David Tremmel Jr. I don't have any info for him, but I believe that is who that is in the 28 car there. We have James Stockton. James Stockton in the 99 car. Let's see if that matches, just so I know. Yes, James Stockton in the 99 car. He is from Merced. I believe that is how you say that. Merced, California. He used to race hobby stocks a couple years ago. So he has some experience in these here in real life. Alright, here we have Ethan Bowers. Ethan Bowers is in the 121 car. He's from Heath Springs, South Carolina. And he is sponsored by MPI Performance Dirt Car Racing, Hoosier Race Tires, VP Racing Fuel, Summit Racing Equipment. And he's another young gun, 15 years of age in the league. Cameron Campbell. Here we have Cameron Campbell in the 8 from Ridgely, West Virginia, sponsored by Householder Racing, Full Force Esports, Cameron Campbell Racing. He's a 604 crate late model driver, and previous was a crate mod driver with, I believe, a couple championships and different wins. So, very successful in real life, trying to get the iRacing thing down. Alan Dively, we have him. He is in the 960 from Claysburg, PA. Denny Clark Logging, Tremmel Auctioneering, Dively Small Engine, Walters Auto Wrecking. Race go-karts for 10 years and many late models for 3 years. And he's once again in the 960, and he is 13th on the board. That was Bradley Means. Joshua Ringer. He is from Kaiser, West Virginia. Races a 602 crate mod. He's in the number 3 car, which his number is not showing up, but you can't miss his car. He is currently 9th on the board. James Stockton we already did. Ethan Bowers. We have Rusty Bilger. Rusty Bilger. He is from Heston, Pennsylvania, and the number 87, sponsored by Householder Racing, Full Force Esports. Lon Franks. I believe we did Lon, but yes, we did. So we'll go see if we can find anybody else here. If there's anybody else in here at this time, we'll probably have some more guys join for sure. It looks like that's it. So for now, we're going to watch some racing. Once again, this is just practice. These guys are just trying to get some time on the track, get some experience racing against each other. You know, a lot of these guys are, most of the guys, as I say, are newer to the street stock league racing. There is some guys in here who are very experienced, as in Lon Franks. Let's see who else. Lon Franks, Jim Revis. We have Blake Northcutt and Billy Northcutt, and a couple other guys. Those are some very experienced, top-notch street stock guys. So once again, happy to have everybody here racing tonight, and happy to have everybody here watching. In real life, Volusia is having a really rough go down in Florida right now. They are really struggling to get the racing in this week. They've canceled, I believe, all 3 of their first nights. They canceled tonight. They hopefully will be racing tomorrow, but East Bay is racing tonight. So it is not going very well in Florida right now. But there's always iRacing. Once again, we do this sponsored by Full Force Esports, Householder Racing, Cameron Campbell Racing, Point and Pray. Just some of the guys and gals who help make this league what it is. And once again, we are trying to make this league better every day, and you know, treat everybody fair, have good racing, and hopefully down the road be able to put on some really, really big shows here in the iRacing world. We are, hopefully, this hasn't been talked about yet, but is in my head. Once again, there's a lot of stuff in my head. But we are hoping to do a spring race here at some point. We're hoping to make it as a money show. So do a big spring race that's separate from the point series that you see these guys racing every week. These guys will, the top 3 will get something at the end of the point series. I'm just not sure what it'll be yet. I'm going to try to do something special for them. Get something mailed out to them for racing the league. And then hopefully every year from there on, treat the guys pretty good. You know, iRacing may seem just like a game, and it is, but it is something that I, and I'm sure these guys, take very serious and have a lot of fun doing, especially in the off season. Don't get me wrong, especially us here at Householder Racing, and a lot of the guys on here are very busy right now, and you know, we try to get as much done as we can throughout the week and on the weekends, but we also need to take time to ourselves and take an evening off here and there. So this is one of our evenings off. So throughout here, like I said, we are going to do some driver interviews. We'll talk to some people, see what they're thinking about the league, see what their predictions are for tonight. See maybe what the status is in the real iRacing or the iRacing world. I know there's some drama going on right now. There's always drama in the iRacing world, believe it or not, just like anything else. But it's just, you know, one of those things. And once again, here in the Full Force Esports and Household Racing Dirt Street Stock League, we do take this as serious as we can. We run it as a dirt car style and format, so the drivers are allowed to, you know, touch and nudge, bump and run and stuff like that. But if a driver does take somebody out and you know, it is their fault, they will go to the back. The drivers are aware of that. It's just like real life. You know, accidents do happen. If someone does something intentional, we will handle that, you know, as necessary. But most of the drivers in here, once again, they know that. They're warned. You know, they try to do this to have a good time, and we obviously want the same. So, once again, thank you everybody for watching. We really appreciate it. Hit the share button. If you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, go follow our YouTube, like our Facebook. This is just practice right now. Alright, just give us 1 second. We're going to talk to our drivers here and see if any of them want to do interviews, and we'll go from there. Alright, folks. Didn't have anybody bite on doing an interview yet. They're all too busy trying to get the old practice in, so understandable. So we'll leave them at that for now. We're just going to pull Cameron Campbell in here and see if he wants to do an interview. Give us 1 second here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Cameron Campbell. So, first off, let me turn my sound down so I can hear you a little bit better. So what do you think of the league so far, Cameron?
Oh, I'm liking it. It's a lot of good drivers in here. It's real competitive.
Yes, it is very competitive. Some top-notch drivers, some guys that actually run some pretty big teams on iRacing, and especially in street stocks, the Dirt Panda racing team. Blake and Billy Northcutt, Jim Revis, Esports, he's in here. So, what do you think the key is to trying to beat them?
I think the only way you're gonna beat them guys, you're gonna have to start up front and be real smooth because they're on their money every lap.
Yeah, they're like I said, they're definitely good. Um, what do you like so far about being in a league?
I like how it's a whole lot more strict. Where if you intentionally wreck somebody, they'll go into the rear, and it's not a bunch of just people driving like idiots.
Yeah, that is definitely how we run it. What you excited for real racing coming up here?
Yeah, every day it gets closer.
Oh
Find
yeah.
more stuff to do.
What's the status on your car now?
We're getting the motor either next weekend or the weekend after, and then after that, we'll be just about ready to rock.
Do you know where your first race is going to be this year?
I do not. We are throwing around options of going up to Latrobe, Roaring Knob, Hagerstown. I'm not sure when their first race is for us yet,
What's your
so it all
favorite?
just
What's
depends.
your favorite track?
My favorite track that I've ever been on would be Hagerstown.
Old Hagerstown. We've had good experiences and bad experiences there. All right. Well, that's Cameron Campbell. We'll let him get back to racing, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right. So that was Cameron Campbell, and you heard it from him. He is ready to race. See if we can find him here somewhere. He's probably in the pits. There he is, old Cameron. See if we can get someone else to do an interview. Everybody just stand by here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Joshua Ringer. What's up, buddy?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just trying to get my feet wet in these leagues here.
Yeah, so what do you think of the league so far?
I like it. A lot of stiff competition. I mean, I'm not very good to begin with. I'm just out here just having fun. But yeah, I work 11 to 7, so it's a little bit of a struggle to get here if you get forced to work on your day off on Wednesday to make these races. But I made it tonight, so we're good.
Yep, understandable. What do you think about the guys that are running up front? Jim Revis and Billy Northcutt and all those guys. What do you think about the competition there?
They need to slow down a little bit.
What do you think it's going to take to beat them?
I don't know. I guess it's seat time because I mean we're all in the same setup, so it's not like it's a setup issue. I guess it's just me trying to be as smooth as those guys and hit my marks each time. I'm not even consistent in a real race car, let alone on here. So,
What up, Ethan?
Yeah, understandable.
Nothing much. Just trying to.
What are you most
over
excited
here.
for in real racing? You're racing a street stock, correct?
pure stock or a 602 crate mod. Sorry.
That's it. Yeah, what are you excited for there? Any favorite tracks or anything?
I believe it or not, I like Roaring Knob. The only thing that sucks is I work on Fridays, so if they keep me on the 9:30 to 5:30 shift on Fridays and Saturdays,
You in the
I
Discord?
won't have an issue making it
yeah?
to Bedford if they have us, or Roaring Knob when they have us every Friday,
No, man.
and Cumberland on Saturday nights if we get a schedule, which I'm fingers crossed we do, because that's a lot closer to work than driving
you
a
can't
half
race
hour,
into this
45
store?
minutes every day.
Yep, understandable. Well,
Yeah,
good
I
luck
just
tonight,
kinda like
and
the quietness
we'll see
while
how
I'm
it
racing.
goes.
Thank you. Thanks for the
Then
host.
after it's
Appreciate
over
it.
with, I
It's
usually
been fun
pop
so
over.
far. Hopefully we can keep putting on a good clean show for the rest of the season here.
Yep, I agree. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Amen to the quiet.
Well, don't get me wrong, but
All right, so there you go. We turn the volume up here again. So you were talking to Joshua Ringer there. Like I said, we're gonna keep trying to do interviews here. Looks like we get another 15 minutes until race time. We extended the practice time to an hour. Get these guys experience on the slick, and like I said, let them get a little bit more experience here. So also, like I said, be able to talk to the drivers a little bit more. We will do a driver's meeting here in about 10 minutes, the last 5 minutes of practice. We always do. And let the drivers know what's going on. We'll see if we can get a couple more drivers doing interviews, so stand by. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Ethan Bowers. What's up, Ethan? So what do you think about the league so far? Yeah, definitely is. What do you think about the guys running up front? Yes. Yep. Yeah, like I said, that happens. It's definitely part of the racing here in real life and iRacing. So what do you plan to get out of the league? Do you want to have a championship, or do you just want good runs? What are you looking for?
Championship.
Yeah, yep. So I'm gonna ask
Looks
you
like
some.
Billy made it.
So I think I had your voice off, so I'm gonna ask you some of those questions over. What what do you think about the league again?
No, it was a good race, man. Having fun.
Yep, that's good. What's your, do you have any other plans on iRacing? Do you race any other leagues or anything, or you just race for fun?
Pretty much race for fun. I'm trying. I want to get into dirt car esports. Maybe want to race for a Kyle Householder, but like pretty much just for fun.
There you go. Yep, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so these guys are very, very stiff competition in this league. What's your favorite track on iRacing?
Uh, the fastest one and my favorite one is probably Lima Lane because that's the only one I'm fast there.
Yep, yep. So
But all the
that is,
tracks are fun to me.
yeah, that's a good track, very fun track. So once again, that's Ethan Bowers. We'll move you back and let you finish practicing. All right, so that was Ethan Bowers. He's from Heath Springs, South Carolina. Once again, he's a young gun, so we'll check to see who else is in the race. Now, as of this point, we already introduced some drivers. Joshua Ringer, James Stockton, Mac Jones. I'm not sure if we introduced him or not. I believe we did, from Worcester, Ohio. And it looks like there's other people in here, but they have not ran practice laps, which is fine. All right, we're going to do a driver interview real quick, so stand by, and we will come right back. All right. Drivers have been given the instructions for the drivers meeting, so that is complete. We are going to get ready and we are going to advance the session and get ready to go. So once again, thank you for watching. Once again, this is the Householder Racing Dirt Street Stock League. Qualifying is going to be underway. So we will see who will take the top of the board here. And I'm going to hit ready to race since I'm not racing. So we're going to watch the charts here. We're going to see who can take the top spot. Qualifying is a very, very important deal here in Dirt Street Stocks. So you want to get that top spot in qualifying or do the best you can. Start you better in your heat. Once again, if you are watching, feel free to share the stream. Support these guys that are coming every week. This live streaming stuff really helps them. Like I said, it promotes businesses. Once again, even household racing in real life, it really helps us out. Helps everybody else out that's racing. So feel free to share it, comment, let us know. Like I said, I watch the comments, so you're more than welcome to comment, cheer on your favorite drivers, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna turn the camera off, and we're gonna watch the leaderboards here and see what happens. So right now, Lon Franks is on the top with a 22.557. Jim Revis, 22.589. Two of the JRE drivers on the top of the board. Billy Northcutt to the top of the board with a 22.539. That is 200ths of a second between first and second, and another 300ths of a second between second and third. And once again, qualifying is a big deal, but that doesn't mean that's who is going to win. A lot of times you'll see guys fight up through the pack. So it looks like you have Lon Franks in first, Billy Northcutt in second, Jim Revis in third, James Stockton in fourth, Ethan Bowers in fifth, Joshua Ringer in sixth, Brandon Householder in seventh, Bradley Means in eighth, Rusty Bilger in ninth, Mike Stockton in 10th, Grady Ehrman in 11th, Cameron Campbell in 12th, Mac Jones in 13th, Josh Fagan 14th, David Tremel 15th, 16th, Alan Dively, and not including myself. So, once again, this is some of these guys' first time ever racing this track. Some of them had to buy this just to race this. So, it is a tight, tight, tight race. From first place to 10th place is 1/10. That is extremely tight racing. So these top, honestly, everybody, if you go even back to 16th place from first, is only 4/10 off of the leader. That is very, very close racing. So it may seem like, someone didn't do very good. It's just that close. Once again, we thank you for watching. All right. Let's see if we can sort of sift through the times here. All right. Lon Franks with a 22.524. And there is your finishing qualifying order. So Lon Franks takes the top spot. We're going to line up for the first heat here. So, looks like it's going to be the JRE driver for Jim Revis Esports, and the number 10, Lon Franks, is going to start on the pole. And the 57, Jim Revis. Jim Revis. Still got to get used to that. JRE, Burwell Motorsports, Evil One Graphics, iRacing, iFlag, Junk Fabrication, Beehive Media. Then we're going to have Ethan Bowers from Heath Springs, South Carolina in the 121. Then we're going to have Brandon Householder in the number 60 from Huntington, PA in the Householder Racing Full Force Esports. Number 60. Then we're going to have Rusty Bilger and the 87. Once again, Householder Racing Full Force Esports. Then we're going to have Grady Ehrman in the 43, Point and Pray out of Manchester, PA. We're going to have Mac Jones from Wooster, Ohio in the 64. Will be rolling off 7th, and the 28 will be, when I can find him here, David Tremmel Jr. rolling off in that 8th position. Alright guys, once again, all starts are on the leader. Alright, so here we go. First heat of the night. There probably will be 2 heats, I believe, maybe 3. We're going to have the JRE drivers on the front row. We're going to see if Lon Franks can hold off Jim Revis, who is the league, his esports owner of JRE. First and second, Ethan Bowers. Third, Brandon Householder. Fourth, Rusty Bilger. Fifth. And here we go. The green flag is going to wave this time. It's going to be on Lon Franks in the 10-car. Green flag out.
Green, green, green.
So Lon Franks out to the early lead with Jim Revis in second, Ethan Bowers in third. Looks like we got a race for fourth between Brandon Householder and Rusty Bilger. Brandon Householder's going to charge for the 4th spot. Rusty Bilger's going to settle in for 5th. And 6th is Mac Jones. No, 6th is going to be Grady Ehrman. There's a new driver for me this week, so I apologize. Single file here around the Knoxville Speedway. Grady Ehrman on the back of Rusty Bilger for that 5th spot. Everybody will transfer, so there's no transfer spots. We're going to go back up front. Jim Revis in the second spot behind Lon Franks. They are 1 and 2, the JRE team. Ethan Bowers in third. Brandon Householder in fourth. Rusty Bilger rounds out the top 5. Can Jim Revis get by Lon Franks, his teammate? Good race here so far, single file race. But the track will slick off and we will see some more racing action as the night goes on. Jump in the car here. Try to maybe. Take a ride with Jim Revis. Oh, he gets a big run on Lon Franks. He's going to give him the bump. Oh, gets a little high. He's going to look back to the inside of his teammate. Racing for 1 and 2. And that should be the checkered flag. Or... no, that was the white flag. Little bump in there. Coming for the checkered. Oh, little bump, little bump. It's going to be Lon Franks at the line. Jim Rivas second. Ethan Bowers is going to be third. Brandon Householder fourth. Rusty Bilger fifth. Grady Ehrman 6th, Mac Jones 7th, David Tremmel 8th. So, very good race there at the line. Gave you a little inside the car action there. Alright, good race for the first race, guys. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna have to go here to read the lineup. Looks like Billy Northcutt will start on the pole. We're going to have James Stockton in the second position. Should be Joshua Ringer in the third spot. Bradley Means in the fourth spot. Cameron Campbell's going to start sixth. The fifth spot, Mike Stockton. The 7th spot, the 22 of Josh Fagan, and the 960 of Alan Dolly rounds out the field. There's the green. So Billy Northcutt is going to go out to the early lead, and we have some contact. Joshua Ringer into James Stockton. Mike Stockton looking to the inside of Bradley Means. I believe these are brothers, almost 3 wide there for the third spot. There's our running order. All right, Mike Stockton and Bradley Means, the hot rod, going at it here for the 4th spot. Your running order: Billy Northcutt, Joshua Ringer, James Stockton, Mike Stockton, Bradley Means, Alan Dively, Josh Fagan, and Cameron Campbell. Looks like we might have a race for the second spot. James Stockton trying to close the door on your second place of Joshua Ringer. Oh, James Stockton gets a little love tap on the wall. So your top three have semi-checked out. And as I say that, it looks like Mike Stockton pulls a couple car lengths back on the third spot. So your running order: Billy Northcutt, Joshua Ringer, James Stockton, Mike Stockton, Bradley, the Hot Rod Means, Alan Dively, Cameron Campbell, Josh Fagan rounding out the field there. And it looks like we have a race for second. James Stockton looking to the inside of Joshua Ringer. And a little tap from James Stockton. He's going to take the second spot from Joshua Ringer. Looks like Mike Stockton coming in to try to follow his footsteps. Billy Northcutt up the track. Oh. And we're going to have a caution.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Alright, we're going to go back and watch the replay. It looks like that's probably going to be on Joshua Ringer. And it will be. Looks like he made contact. That started the caution. So he will get the EOL. Once again, one of them things, no hard feelings, but made the contact to initiate the caution, so he will get the EOL. So we're going to line back up. Looks like we'll go to your leader. So Billy Northcutt will lead the field. We have James Stockton second, Mike Stockton third, Bradley Means in fourth, Alan Dively fifth, Cameron Campbell sixth, Josh Fagan seventh, and Joshua Ringer eighth. There's the Dirt Panda Racing of Billy Northcutt. Once again, this is Heat 2. We should have another heat, I believe, coming up. If I'm correct, they should be going green this time, as it looks like they're bunching up, and I am correct. Billy Northcutt leads the field, green flag out. James Stockton second, Mike Stockton third. We have a jump in the back of the field. Josh Fagan looking to close the gap there. Gains, looks like 2 spots. Bradley Means to the inside of Mike Stockton, but he can't get it done. This should be the white flag this time around. Josh Fagan to the inside of Cameron Campbell. Cameron Campbell to the inside of Mike Stockton. Oh, we got a little contact. Cameron Campbell coming down the track, and we got one around. That's going to be Josh Fagan. I believe that should be the checker flag that time. So, Billy Northcutt takes the win. James Stockton second. Bradley Means third. Mike Stockton fourth. Joshua Ringer fifth. Cameron Campbell sixth. Alan Dively seventh. Josh Fagan eighth. Joshua Ringer made a late comeback there after getting the EOL. Came back up through the field. So that's actually it. So your heats are done. They will have a warm-up here. So we're going to let them get some warm-up laps in. The track is slicking off, so by the time they are done with this, the track will be in pristine condition for racing. So we will be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Give us about 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll be right back. Alright, we are back with racing action. Right now, drivers are in a warm-up session. Letting the track slick off just a tad bit more here. And once again, by the time this practice session is over, the track should be in pristine condition. Looks like we have Jordan Gage watching on the stream. Where you at, buddy? You should be in here racing with these boys. So, we will see how the field lines up. We will do a 4-wide salute to the fans watching on Householder Racing YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in. Whoa! Driver was low on the track there. Once again, this is just practice. Driver's warming up for the feature event here. So drivers still, like I said, getting practice. We want to thank Householder Racing, Full Force Esports, Cameron Campbell Racing, Point and Pray. If you haven't checked out any of those on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, any of that stuff, please do. Go support them. Once again, if you're watching, please share the stream. Hit the share button. It will let your friends watch. And get ready for the main event here that's about to take place. There's going to be some very good action. Next week, we will be live once again on Wednesday night starting at 6:30 for practice. We extended the practice time every week now for an hour. Gives the guys more time to get in, get some practice before the race. And the race qualifying will start at 7:30. So practice 6:30, qualifying 7:30. If you're interested in joining the Householder Racing Dirt Street Stock League, just type in Householder Racing DSS on iRacing or message Full Force Esports. We will get you hooked up. We also have a Discord channel that anybody can join. Next week we will be at, I believe, Cedar Lake. A tight wall banger track. So let's see what time is left. We got, it's almost 7 minutes here. Alright, we're going to talk to the drivers here, and then we are going to go main racing, so do not leave. Let me give the drivers some instructions here 1 minute, and get ready for the main event. Alright. Drivers are going to get ready to go here for the main event. It is main event of the evening time here at the Knoxville Raceway. We're going to let drivers get in their cars here and line up, and then we will give you a line down on your starting lineup, which we will try to do now. So, once again, excuse me, hopefully I can do all this right, but starting in first, we will have the number 10 from Lenox, Illinois, the JRE of Lon Franks. In second will be the 0 of Billy Northcutt. In third, we will have the 57 of Jim Revis. Once again, of JRE. Jim Revis, correction. It's going to take me a while to get used to that. I'm sorry. In fourth, the 99 of James Stockton. Fifth, the 121 of Ethan Bowers. Sixth, the 0 of Bradley, the Hot Rod Means. Seventh, the 60 of Brandon Householder. Looks like the 8th should have been Mike Stockton, but I do not believe he made the field. He might have to tag the end. 9th should be the 87 of Rusty Bilger. 10th will be Joshua Ringer. 11th, Grady Ehrman. 12th, Cameron Campbell. 13th, Mac Jones. 14th, Alan Dively. 15th, David Tremmel Jr. 16th, Josh Fagan. And here is your 4-wide salute to the fans. They are getting lined up. There we go. Move up 43 on the inside there. Try to get whoever's on the 43.
Alright, man. Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Alright, 4-wide salutes over. Getting ready to go green this time.
Green flag, green flag. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Alright. What a battle. I think I have my mic off the whole time, but what a battle that is going on. So you have a battle up front between Lon Franks, Jim Revis, Billy Northcutt, and James Stockton. The top four pulled out from the rest of your field. The two JRE drivers trying to hold those top two spots. And what a race we had. Once again, I believe my mic was muted, but nonetheless, you got to watch a show. You don't see this in every league. We're going to get to go green this time. Driver's going to tighten up the field here. Track is really starting to change and slick off now. We'll see if drivers can keep a double file restart here. Lon Frank sets your field. Here we go. Green is out.
Green, green, green.
Billy Northcutt back to third. Bradley Means looking to the outside of Brandon Householder. Jim Revis to the inside of his teammate Lon Franks. And it looks like he's going to slide him. Brandon Householder trying to make that bottom side work. And Billy Northcutt just hanging in that third position with James Stockton close to follow. Brandon Householder looks like he might have found something to work on the bottom side. And here comes the leaders. They are going to get together 3 wide for the lead. Billy Northcutt on the inside. Lon Franks, Jim Revis almost makes contact. Still 3 wide for that lead. And they're going to get tight. James Stockton trying to figure out where to go. Cars sliding all over the place. And here comes Brandon Householder. It is a close battle for the lead. Billy Northcutt to the outside. Still 3 wide. What a race for the lead. Looks like we have a caution. We're going to go back and find out what the cause was if my stuff doesn't freak out here. So we're going to go back a couple people. Looks like it was in the back. And that will be on Alan Dively is going to get the EOL. Yeah, you'll get your spot back. Just go ahead to where you were. Gonna go back here again and look just to make sure we have the field lined up where they're supposed to be. So it should be David Tremmel, then Cameron Campbell, and then Mac Jones, then Mike Stockton, then Alan Dively. So trying to sort out the field here under caution. Good racing, guys. Like I said, I know it's tight throughout the field. It's a close race. Let's just keep it clean and finish this off good. Alright, we're going to go back to the front. I believe we're going green this time. Lon Frank still leading your field. Billy Northcutt second. Jim Revis third. James Stockton fourth. Brandon Householder fifth. They're going to go green this time. And the green flag is out. Single files at this point. Looks like we got a 3 wide battle back there for about 7th. Brandon Householder's going to fall back into that 5th spot, trying to make that inside line work. Lon Frank still out front. Billy Northcutt second. Jim Revis third. Brandon Householder looking to the inside of James Stockton for that 4th spot. Billy Northcutt looking to the inside of Lon Franks for the 1st spot. He's going to pull a slider up the track. Here we go again. Jim Revis to the inside Lon Frank's back to the first position. 4 laps to go. Oh, we got a slider, hard slider. Oh my gosh, Billy Northcutt cut that back. Almost made contact with Lon Franks. And here comes Jim Revis. Still, once again, top 5, trying to make those lines work. Jim Revis putting the pressure on Lon Franks. Looks like Billy Northcutt could get a clear sailing finish. He gets into the wall, a little bobble there. Here comes James Stockton putting the pressure on Jim Revis for the 3rd spot. He's going to look to the inside, but he's not going to be able to complete the pass. 2 laps to go. Billy Northcutt still leading the field. Lon Franks 2nd. Jim Revis 3rd. James Stockton making contact with Jim Revis for that 3rd spot. Brandon Householder 5th.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Caution flag is out. We will see what the cause of the caution was. Josh Fagan, we're going to give you your spot back. That was a racing deal. Just go behind Rusty. We'll clear black flags. Sort of just a chain reaction. So you saw it there. Sort of just a chain reaction here in the racing. No intentional means there. Josh Fagan behind the 87. Why are we brake checking in the back? Trying to get everybody squared away here, make sure there's no issues. Looks like Josh Fagan's going to be a good sport and just keep the back here, so we're going to go back to the front. And see your leader, Billy Northcutt. Can he be a repeat winner, or will Lon Franks be a new winner in the league? Or will Jim Revis take the top spot for a 2nd win? Bumper to bumper, here we go. Green flag is out. Gonna have a battle, looks like, back here for 3rd. Brandon Householder trying to make it work on the bottom. And it looks like he'll get another spot. Billy Northcutt checks out. You're going to have a race here. Oh, we got some cars sideways.
All right, man, caution is out.
Big caution. Big caution. Gonna go back and watch the replay here. And what a mess. That is a tough one to call. It looks like it just could have been a racing deal. We're going to let that one slide for now. And wherever the spots are that they get, that's what they get. Alrighty, folks. Going to get ready to go here again. A steady start, guys. No brake checking, none of that stuff. Nose to tail, steady. Alright, we're gonna get ready to go green.
Alright, man. Like you back
A
on the pace car.
green.
We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Alright, don't know what happened there. I don't know why it did that. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. I must be having some mic issues again this week, talking to the drivers. But we're going to get ready to go green. Billy Northcutt's going to lead the field. Lon Frank second, Jim Revis third. Here we go, green's back out.
Green flag, green flag.
Brandon Householder, the only one going to the bottom. We'll see if it pays off. Got a clear penalty there. Looks like Brandon Householder looking to the inside for fourth.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Alright, let's go back and do it again. That's going to be on the 28. You guys hear me? Alright, trying to get drivers caught back up here and back on the pace. Alright, looks like we're going to go green this time. This is sort of a mess of the end of the race here. But once again, Billy Northcutt still leading the field. Lon Frank second, Jim Revis third. And
Right,
here...
like you back on the pace car. We're not
Just
going green this
kidding.
time. We are not going green. Alright, man. Like you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Alright, going green this time. I think we got everything sorted out here. Once again, apologize, but that's part of iRacing. It likes to do its own thing sometime. So Billy Northcutt leading the field. Here we go. Green flag out.
Green, green, green.
Billy Northcutt gets the early lead. Lon Frank second. Lon gets a heck of a run. Jim Revis there. James Stockton on the bottom with Brandon Householder. Lon Franks to the inside. He's probably going to try to pull a slider, and he does. Jim Revis looking to the inside. Lon Franks, Billy Northcutt going at it. Contact made. And here we go. Lon Franks back to the inside. He's going to get it from Billy Northcutt, and he gets a heck of a run down the straightaway. He's going to go to the bottom, try to protect it. Billy's going to get the outside. Billy's in the wall. Billy Northcutt in the wall. Jim Revis there. Looks like cars are going to get by at the line. Oh! Big wreck. Big wreck. What a race. Heck of a race. Good race, guys. Heck of a finish here at the end. Let's go back and take a look. So Billy Northcutt gets into the wall. Jim Revis goes down low. Brandon Householder trying to battle for the position there. Gets into Billy Northcutt, but all is well as they make it over the line. So your winner in this one is going to be Lon Franks. Jim Revis is going to be second. James Stockton third. Alright, folks, we are going to go do some interviews here. So, your first one up will be Lon Franks. And that is his car there. So, let's go. And I believe this is him here. So, let's move him into the interview here. All right, tonight's winner, Lon Franks. You there?
I got you.
So what a race! I can tell you one thing from being a street stock racer myself. That was a heck of a race. I'm sure you were biting at the bit.
Yeah, that was a good one. Man, I didn't know what to do. I was just taking it one lap at a time, I guess.
That's definitely the truth there. I was trying to predict the race myself, and next thing I know, someone would go where I wouldn't expect them to go. So that was definitely a heck of a race. I mean, obviously you said you didn't know what to expect, but anything else going through your mind during that race?
Well, I wanted to be the leader when the cushion finally formed, and it formed, and he found a lap for me, got a run, got me, and then I was just playing catch up, and then right at the end there, I got a run on him, and I'm like, well, this is my only time, so I just went for it.
Yeah, that was, like I said, that was a heck of a race for sure. Once again, thank you for racing the league. I know it was sort of a mess there at the end. iRacing was wigging out. We had some cautions, but overall, I thought it was a really good race. What do you think about the other guys you were racing against? Obviously, one of them is your co-partner there with JRE.
Yeah, Jim's my teammate. Everybody was good. it was fun. I was having a blast. Like even in practice, we were throwing sliders and just having a good time with it. And it's fun when you can race guys like that.
Yep, no doubt. Once again, thank you. Congratulations on your first win in the league. We hope to see you every week. And you have any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, JRE for sure, number one. And Evil One Graphics, my friends, my family, wife and kids for watching it. You guys for putting it on. And everybody just race clean, having a good time. It was fun. I appreciate it.
Yep, once again, thank you for racing the league, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Thank you, sir. Hope I get to talk to you.
Yep, congratulations.
Thank you.
Alrighty, that was your first place winner, Lon Franks. We're going to go with second. It's going to be Jim Rivas. Alright, Jim Revis. Am I saying your name correctly now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've said it wrong like 50 times throughout this thing and corrected myself, but once again, congratulations on your second place finish. It's a good night for JRE. What was going through your head there?
Nothing really, but other than having a blast. Was that a heck of a show with the top 4 cars there?
Yes, that was definitely a heck of a show. Like I told Lon there, I was trying to predict the race, and I figured someone would go low, and the next thing I know, they were going high. So definitely an interesting race. Obviously, you have one win on the series already, and I believe it was Billy who got into the wall there at the end. He was running second. What went through your head there?
Well, when we was coming around for that lap, I figured they was going to go high in 1 and 2, so I thought I'd go low. Well, the next thing I know, I see Lon cut down to go low, and it was too late for me to be able to hug the berm down there because I figured they would be playing with the slider line and stuff, and I could pull them coming out. So ended up going mid coming out, and James got right there with me, so I couldn't go low in 3 and 4. And then the next thing I know is I look in the mirror and I see Billy's car bouncing up in the air. So I thought, okay, well, I can slide out now. So slid out and just didn't have quite enough time to get back to Lon again.
Yep, like I said, that was a heck of a race for sure. Once again, very good night for JRE, and you guys are doing a heck of a thing. And like you said earlier, when we were talking, trying to stay out of the iRacing drama, but heck of a job. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yes, sir. Thanks. Got to thank FGR Excel for coming on board. Ryko Motorsports, Beehive Media, Burwell Motorsports, Evil One Graphics, Junk Fabrication, iRacing iFlag. Got a big shout out to JRE guys. You know, them guys getting on here and us practicing is only making us get faster. And man, huge shout out to you for putting this on every week. Like I said, give us some place to go, and it's always great racing. So everybody's clean, respectful, and big thing, no drama. So
Yep.
I love it.
Yep, and that's what like I said, that's my goal is to try to keep the drama out. You know, I know it's racing, people are going to get heated, you know, they're going to have arguments and stuff like that, but, you know, week in and week out, it's just, you know, a fun game that we all love to play, and, you know, some might take it more serious than others, so, once again, thank you for racing, and we'll hope to see you next week, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir, and we'll definitely be back.
Yep. All right, that was Jim Revis. With your second place, now we're going to go talk to James Stockton. He is the third place finisher, so we'll move him in here. All right, and we have James Stockton here, your third place finisher. Can you hear me? Maybe. Maybe having some mic issues here. We'll give him a chance here to see if he can fix it. Or maybe he's away at the moment, I'm not sure. We will give him the chance to come back here. We'll keep it open. But in the meantime, once again, we'll go down through your finishing order. go over here. So, your first place would be Lon Franks. Like I said, taking the top of tonight's feature event. Jim Revis second, James Stockton third, Ethan Bowers fourth. Grady Ehrman, the Manchester Missile, in fifth. Billy Northcutt sixth, Brandon Householder seventh, Joshua Ringer eighth, Mac Jones ninth, Bradley Means, the Hot Rod, in 10th, Cameron Campbell 11th, David Tremmel Jr. in 12th, Rusty Bilger 13th, Alan Dively 14th, Josh Fagan 15th, Mike Stockton with connection issues in 16th. So that is your finishing order for tonight's main event. We'll see if, and it doesn't look like he got it fixed. So, yes, I don't believe he's on here. So, maybe we'll get an interview next week from James. Looks like he might be having some issues. So, once again, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. And like I said, we will be back next Wednesday evening at 6:30 p.m. on the dot for practice. And we'll be at the Cedar Lake Speedway, which is always some good racing action. Once again, if you're interested in joining the Dirt Street Stock Racing iRacing League, please hit us up. Follow Full Force Esports on Facebook, also along with Householder Racing. And follow our YouTube, our Instagram, our Twitter, and our Facebook. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's about racing season in real life. The work is underway. Trust me, we have been working non-stop, and we are very excited to go racing for this year. So, once again, thank you guys for watching. We hope to see everybody next week, and you can rewatch all of this on YouTube or Facebook. Once again, have a great night, and see you next week.